Have you ever heard of a place where beaches hide dark secrets? A stretch of coastline where evil lurks beneath the sand? This is the story of Long Island's Gilgo Beach, a place where multiple bodies were found, sparking one of the most baffling unsolved cases in American criminal history. Welcome to our deep dive into the chilling mystery of the Long Island serial killer. I'm your favorite pal, and today we're unraveling a tale that has haunted New York for over a decade. Let's start at the beginning. The year is 2010. Shannon Gilbert, a 24-year-old sex worker, vanishes after making a frantic 911 call. She was last seen in Oak Beach, a gated community on Long Island. This disappearance would lead to a shocking discovery. As police searched for Shannon, they stumbled upon something unexpected. Not one, not two, but four bodies wrapped in burlap sacks. These bodies were found along Ocean Parkway, near Gilgo Beach. All four were women. All four were sex workers. The Long Island serial killer case had begun, but this was just the tip of the iceberg. Over the next few months, more bodies were found. The count rose to 10, possibly 11. Among them were a toddler and an Asian man dressed in women's clothing. The killer's victims were diverse, but a pattern emerged. Many were sex workers who advertised on Craigslist. This led to the killer being dubbed the Craigslist Ripper by some media outlets. But who was behind these gruesome murders? The investigation faced numerous challenges from the start. The bodies were in various states of decomposition. Some had been there for years, making identification difficult. The killer was meticulous, leaving few clues behind. Law enforcement agencies struggled to piece together the puzzle. Several suspects emerged over the years. John Bittrolf, a carpenter from Long Island, was one. He was later convicted for the murders of two women in the 1990s. Some believed he could be connected to the Gilgo Beach case. Another suspect was James Burke, the former Suffolk County police chief. He was later imprisoned for assault and conspiracy, but denied any involvement in the killings. The case took a bizarre turn when attention focused on Dr. Peter Hackett. He was a former surgeon who lived near where Shannon Gilbert disappeared. Shannon's mother claimed Hackett called her, saying he had helped Shannon. Hackett denied this, but suspicion lingered. As years passed, the case grew cold. But in 2022, a breakthrough came. Police found a pickup truck they believed was connected to one of the victims. This led to the arrest of Rex Heuermann in July 2023. Heuermann, an architect from Massapequa Park, was charged with 3 of the Gilgo Beach murders. He's also the prime suspect in a 4th. The evidence against Heuermann is compelling. DNA from a pizza crust he discarded matched genetic material found on the victims. His wife's hair was found on some of the bodies. Cell phone records placed him in the areas where bodies were dumped. But questions remain. Is Heuermann responsible for all the Gilgo Beach murders? What about the other victims found along Ocean Parkway? And what really happened to Shannon Gilbert? Her body was found in 2011 in a marsh near Oak Beach. Officials ruled her death as accidental drowning, but her family believes she was a victim of foul play. The Long Island serial killer case has captivated the public for years. It's been the subject of books, documentaries, and podcasts. The story highlights the vulnerability of sex workers. It exposes flaws in how missing persons cases are handled. And it shows how a killer can operate undetected for years. As the case against Rex Heuermann proceeds, more details may come to light. But for now, many questions about the Long Island serial killer remain unanswered. The Gilgo Beach murders remind us that evil can hide in plain sight. They show us the importance of never giving up on cold cases, and they underscore the need to protect society's most vulnerable members. What are your thoughts on this case? Do you think all the murders were committed by the same person? Share your theories in the comments below. If you found this video interesting, please like and subscribe for more true crime content. Remember, stay safe out there, and keep an eye out for our next video, where we'll explore another chilling, unsolved mystery. Until then, this is your favorite pal signing off.